Hello Amazon.com, it's me, Beau. I am coming to you today with a whole bunch of different power tools. We got stuff that you would normally see on a construction site, but I imagine for the vast majority of you minions out there, you're probably not a professional contractor. And so when it comes to something that's pretty much bare bones, let's say you're using a Sawzall for maybe twice a year, right? You're probably not gonna be using it every single day on the work site. And so for that particular use, that's where I personally would recommend the Black+Decker products. Now, they are gonna burn out. The batteries aren't gonna last as long. So your standards have to be pretty darn low. But again, I like to weigh the pros and cons of being a cheapskate, but also having just enough of a tool to get by. Ultimately, is it going to be easier for you to build a birdhouse with something that is construction yard quality grade? Yes, but you're gonna have to fork out 4 to 5 times as much to buy something like that. And so in this particular case, let's take for example this little guy from Black+Decker. You'll see that it is fairly solid build, and in order to change out the blade, in case you're wondering, you're gonna, obviously the battery is out. I'm not gonna be doing this with a live power tool, but you're gonna open it up like so that you can actually access the blade. Then the little button on top, when you push that, it actually locks down the blade in place. And so then you can rotate around that little Allen key and just pop an Allen key in there. And then when you push this down on top, see that black button? Push that down and go all the way around until, again, the battery is out. So yes, it is okay to touch the blade at this point. And then it's opposite. It's not righty-tighty and lefty-loosey. You'll actually see on there that it is righty-loosey, lefty-tighty. And so that is how you're gonna take this blade off, and it is sandwiched in there between not just that bolt, but also another little washer. And so to take them apart is fairly intuitive. It's not really something that you're gonna need a contractor's license to figure out. And then the same goes for the Black+Decker Sawzall. When it comes to, you know, how beefy this thing is, obviously, this is not gonna be something that you're gonna be using all day long. But if you have some pruning to do on your tree, it's gonna work just fine. So this Sawzall does actually come with a blade, and in order to put that blade on there, see this little button right here? You're going to peel this up like this, and at that point it actually releases it and then locks down. So peel it up, and then at that point you'll see a slot in there, at which point you can insert it, and then this should lock down into place. Oh, not all the way. Gotta peel it all the way up. There we go. In and locked down. Then you'll hear a little click, give it a tug, and we are ready to rock and roll. That is pretty much all you need to know about changing the blade on the Black+Decker lithium battery Sawzall. One thing to keep in mind with Black+Decker, these really are only as good as the batteries. I would say that's the #1 thing that you should invest in. So obviously you are going to be getting some additional batteries. I'm gonna have some recommendations in the description below as to what I got. Maybe I've run out of batteries already. Okay, there you go. That's a prime example of the fact that you should spend a little extra on batteries. Of anywhere to cut costs, it's not the battery. So that is my particular philosophy when it comes to power tools. If you guys want to actually look at other reviews, I'd highly recommend it. But for just getting started, Black+Decker is absolutely phenomenal. I put the links to these particular products in the description below. Hopefully it's helpful in determining whether or not Black+Decker tools are right for you. My name's Beau. Catch you later.